When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, many businesses were forced to modify their revenue streams. Supply chain delays, shifts in customer habits, and safety regulations caused organizations to rethink how they make money. Having multiple streams of income from your small business can help boost your profits and cushion against losses during slow seasons. Today, we will check out how many revenue streams should a business have. Before starting the video, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you can get notified when we upload the next video. Number 9. What is a revenue stream? A revenue stream is the lifeblood of any business. It's where your revenue comes from. Before you can have a revenue stream, your startup needs assets. But you can generate revenue in several ways using the same asset. For example, let's say you own 2 cars. These cars are your assets, and you want to generate revenue from them. Several income streams are available to you. You could sell 1 car, rent the car to people, either by the hour or by the day, provide a taxi service using the cars, offer advertising space on your cars. That's 4 different revenue streams from 2 assets. Of course, you can have more than 1 asset to generate your revenue streams. A startup can have a SaaS as their main source of revenue, but the talent on their team is another asset they can use to provide services, as we'll discuss later. Number 8. Why diversifying your revenue streams is important. Many small businesses settle to be good, not great. Once they find a consistent and fruitful revenue stream, they rely on that fixed income stream and become reluctant to look for additional ones. This consistency is good, but if that income stream becomes compromised, it can leave you, your business, and your employees financially vulnerable. Depending on a single revenue source can be risky. As we've seen during the pandemic, no single industry will always flourish. Unexpected circumstances can befall a business and industry at any time, no matter how good the product, service, or customer relationship. This is why businesses should constantly be looking at the industry and market, considering how they can improve and who else they can target. A single revenue stream can also distract your company from growth. As the relationship builds, that main revenue stream, be it a single product or client, can demand all of your focus. When you and your team are putting all of your time and energy into one source, it leaves little room to explore other opportunities. A business cannot afford to be complacent and should be actively looking for new clients and customer bases. Number 7. How many revenue streams should a business have? It's important not to rely on a single revenue stream for too long. As a startup, you may only be able to manage 1 revenue stream at first, but the sooner you diversify your business, the safer it will be. If your only revenue stream dries up, your cash runway will start to shorten until you get back on track. On the other hand, if you have at least 2 to 3 revenue streams, you can offset the drop in revenue from a dried-up stream. Amazon is probably one of the biggest examples of a company with several revenue streams. Here are just some of their revenue streams: e-commerce sales, AWS, Amazon Prime subscription, Amazon Music, Prime Video, Audible memberships. You don't have to be the size of Amazon to have multiple revenue streams, though. Look at Icons 8, a site that sells clip art, illustrations, and music. They have several revenue streams, including memberships, licensing for their Icons illustrations, graphic design software subscription, dataset sales. HubSpot, Salesforce, and Shopify are also examples of startups that have used multiple revenue streams to fuel their growth. Let's take a look at what types of revenue streams you can use for your startup, as well as the pros and cons of each. Number 6. Take physical sales to the digital space. Many companies have an old-school mentality when it comes to online sales. When a business wants to enter the digital sales space, it quickly becomes clear that there are multiple sites and apps for selling products. After learning to work with the chosen site or app, forging success also requires web design and social media maintenance. Because of the myriad choices and upkeep of an online presence, some small business owners think that selling online is not worth the hassle. These new realities can be reframed. Instead of hassle, think opportunity. They can actually make it easier to reach new customers. Many businesses, such as those who offer fitness classes or event planning services, found new audiences during the pandemic when they started turning their services into virtual experiences. No matter what type of business you are, you can expand your sales and audience by embracing digital space. Number 5. Use your resources. In business and in life, we don't always utilize the resources we have at our disposal. No matter how specific your company and industry may be, there are ways for you to leverage your resources to drive income. Find ways to partner with other businesses with which you may already have an informal relationship, or get creative and market your product and services in different forms. Number 4. Add subscription service. If you already have a loyal, devoted customer base, you already have proof of concept for your business. Give your customers more of what they want by creating a subscription-based service for your products. By routinely shipping a package to them or providing exclusively online, you keep your customer base engaged while also getting a new and regular source of income. Subscription services regularly keep you in mind for your customers, making them more likely to buy additional products or recommend your services. The subscription model is popular with the SaaS business model. Customers pay you a recurring subscription fee, monthly, quarterly, or yearly, to get access to a product or service. Instead of owning a product or paying once for a service, customers get access as long as they continue paying their subscription fee. Pros of the subscription model include: if you can forecast your customer churn rate and new MRR, you can predict how much revenue your business will generate next month. You can do this in Finmark. If your marketing efforts slow down or stop, you can still generate revenue from existing subscribers. Subscriptions are lower risk than upfront purchases for customers, which makes it easier to close sales. However, there are important cons to keep in mind. If your CAC payback period is longer than the average period customers stay around for, your business will bleed money. You need to invest resources to avoid high cancellation rates. Revenue can be uncertain during the startup phase. Examples of businesses that use subscriptions as a revenue stream include streaming services like Netflix, SaaS companies like Finmark, membership companies like Country Clubs, subscription box companies like BarkBox, e-commerce companies like Dollar Shave Club. Number 3. Licensing. Licensing comes in different shapes and forms. In software, licensing was the most popular revenue stream before the subscription model took over. One example of a software company that still uses perpetual licensing is Microsoft. Although they offer their products on a subscription basis, you can still purchase licenses for their products outright, like Microsoft Word. But software isn't the only thing you can license. You can also grant the right for someone else to use a trademark or copyrighted material. Other examples of businesses that use a licensing model include Walt Disney, for example, when they grant McDonald's a license to use trademarked characters for Happy Meal toys. Music production companies grant licenses to film production crews to use specific songs in movies. Software like Clip Studio Paint. Here are the pros of using licenses as a revenue stream. You don't need to worry about monthly churn since licenses are typically granted long-term. Your business gets more money up front for purchases. But here are the cons. Customers only buy once, unless you create a new and improved product for them to purchase a few years later. Your revenue will dip to zero if you make no sales in a month. Number 2. Offer online courses or workshops. Many businesses offer online courses or workshops based on their services or industry. You can package these as a subscription or recurring online class, or just offer them as a one-time purchase for your customers. Through customer feedback, you and your team can determine what your customers like about your products or services and how they use them to enhance their lives. You can create videos or multiple subjects, such as how to uniquely use your products or industry tips. For example, if you sell food or kitchen appliances, you can create an online cooking class to demonstrate how to incorporate your products into meals. If you have talent on your team, whether that's you or your employees, you have an asset that you can leverage in the form of services or consulting. Some companies are purely service-based and offer several services, which each represent a separate income stream. Local companies like nail salons or landscaping companies are good examples of this model. Other examples include marketing agencies and consultants, financial advisors, building inspectors. Number 1. Engage in affiliate marketing. A great way to increase your audience and forge new partnerships is through affiliate marketing. This is when your company promotes other services and products either online, through your own website, on social media, or in person. When one of your customers purchases this other product you're promoting, your business gets a commission. The more product you sell, the more commissions you make. Do share with us in the comments if you know about other revenue streams. Thanks for watching.